Good morning, Florence Christian Church.
Good morning.
Morning, Mike. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing well also. What are you reading these days? I guess we can start there.
Reading through the Bible reading plan, the Bible project, reading through First Samuel, and I don't know. I read all over about David again, and David, just how he trusted in the Lord, and he was reading. I think chapter 30. He was. Achish just sending him back to his people, said you need to go back, and so David and his men went back, and when they got there, come upon it, the Amalekites had raided their land and took everything. They hadn't killed anybody, but they raided and took everything. And David's men were frustrated and with him. They wanted to stone him, but I was struck by what, because going through these hard times and they were going through a hard time here. But it says in verse 6 of chapter 30, it said, but David strengthened himself in the Lord his God. And I just, it's like in the depth of everything he's going through, frustration. It said his wives had been taken, and he said he stopped and he strengthened himself in the Lord. And I think that's huge, that we need to remember that. And and then what they were going to do next, verse 8, it said, David inquired of the Lord. So I just reminding myself to continually turn myself back to him, no matter what's going on, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how frustrated I can get. Being quarantined with a bunch of people in a house, I need to find that space.
I like my family.
I do too. I love my family.
They probably get a little sick of me at this point in time.
Yeah, mine too. I have all kinds of things to say to that, but I'll just say that just strengthening yourself in the Lord. I know it was an encouragement to me. Hopefully, it can be to you. Yeah. How about you? What are you reading?
Well, we were spending some time in 2 Kings chapter 6, and we kind of talked through it with our students this week, which was fun to hear their insights. But let's hear it. The Syrians the Syrians are coming after Israel, and Elisha has like the inside track that God is telling them where they're going to be, so they're always prepared. And the Syrian king gets frustrated and saying, "What's going on?" And they say, "It's this Elisha dude. He's telling them everything that we're going to do." And so they find out where he's at, and they go to attack him. They surround the city, and early in the morning it says that his servant woke up and looked out and saw the army and was terrified. And he says, don't fear, for the one who is with us is greater than the one that is against us. And then prays that his eyes would be open. And up on the hillside, he sees this army of fiery chariots. And then Elisha prays again that this army would be blinded, and they're blinded. And eventually then handed over to Israel's army and to the king. And when they ask, what should we kill them now that we have them? He says, why would you do that? Why don't you feed them a feast and then send them home, because they've only been following orders. And it says that they returned home, and never again, the ending of that part, never again did they raid Israel. And so just the thought of God's listening to us, that he is at the ready to answer prayers as we're seeking his will, and that the one who is on our side is greater than maybe the army that is coming against us. So that's where I've been at.
Well, that's, speaking of what you're talking about and what I've been reading, and just we've been kind of in quarantine. What is it, 2-3 weeks now? It's been a while. And some of the things that we normally do, we haven't been able to do. And we used to get together on Tuesdays and pray with just prayer from 7 to 7:30, and
we've missed that.
Yeah, missed that. And just thinking about through all these things, and we got, not that we can't pray on our own, but it's good to come together corporately. And so one of the things we want to do is even up our ante a little bit, and just we're talking about Zoom, getting together on Zoom at 7 o'clock on Tuesday mornings. And so we're going to figure out how to do that in this next week, and we'll send out a link to that, and how to do that. And then we're thinking, a lot of people talking to someone said, well, work, I have to go to work, I can't be there. And it's like, all right. So we're going to do 2 prayer times. So it'll be Tuesday morning at 7 to 7:30. It's just a half hour. We start on time, end on time. And then it'll be Sunday evening, or afternoon, I should say, 3 to 3:30. And so 2 times, Sunday 3 to 3:30, Tuesday 7 to 7:30 in the morning. So.
That would be good, and nice to be back together.
Yes.
Boy, and I tell you, coming up shortly, April 12th is Easter. And guess what? Easter's not canceled. Jesus still rose from the dead. But we will be doing things a little bit differently. And so we're putting together a Easter experience for Florence Christian Church that will also be on Zoom, and ways for us to interact and be live in real time together. And so we're really looking forward to it. A lot of cool components that can come together. We'll also record it and play it in the evening for those that maybe don't have the ability to get Zoom. At the same time, we want to walk with you, and so if you need help getting online and getting connected to Zoom, and I know you've heard it 100 times, but it's just a video interface where people can interact with each other. We've gotten a lot of people set up and are happy to walk you through it. So just reach out to us. Call church 997-2961 or email office@Florence Church. I need help with Zoom, something like that, and we will get with you and make
Or
that
let-
happen.
Or let your
try.
or let your community try, yeah, or let your community group leader know. I know I've sat this last week with many people, helping them get connected to Zoom, so it's possible, so.
Yeah. Or ask your kid or grandkid. They can probably help you.
That is true.
Yeah.
Well, love you guys and miss you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thanks.